What on earth is Lee Dae-in doing? And why is he doing it? Let's take a look at how Lee Dae-in, aka Mr. Too Much Muscle, trains days before doing this. Becoming the best 89 in the world, setting multiple world records and shocking the weightlifting community. The training that tapers Lee Dae-in perfectly to be number one. Exactly 7 days out from becoming the number 189 in the world, moving ahead of the likes of Carlos Nassar, Antonino Pizzolatto, and teammates Tian Tao and Liu Hanhua, aka Lee Dae-in turned up to the training hall. 7 days out from competition, and training looks very different to how it does 17 or 70 days out from competition. Ultimately, you can't make yourself a better weightlifter at this point, but you can make yourself a worse one. The taper has to be spot on. You have to reduce the fatigue, the tiredness that you feel while speed and technical skill are revealed. How do you reduce fatigue? In general, less work, fewer reps, lighter weight, less time and attention, lower frequency. But reduce it too much and you run the risk of doing too little, which can have negative effects. A reduction in your sport-specific fitness, i.e. your ability to hit a truly maximal 1RM. But do too much and you never truly reduce your fatigue sufficiently. Fatigue suppresses speed, but that doesn't make fatigue a bad thing. It's a necessary feeling. It's the correct byproduct of developing strength, building muscle mass, something you need to have done way further out than this workout, 7 days before competing. So here he is, Mr. Too Much Muscle, power clean and jerking up to 170 kilos, a weight he can snatch for an opener, a weight he pulls so high in the power clean that he barely has to bend his knees to catch it. He can practice the skill of the pull, retain the feel of how to lift correctly while using such little weight, for him, that it barely induces any fatigue. No doubt he can power significantly more. Who knows, perhaps he can match Carlos Nassar's 200 kilo power clean. But that would defeat the purpose of this workout. Reduce fatigue, reveal your 1RM power, and retain skill. If he was catching deeper, putting on the brakes at around 90-degree knee angle, stuck in an isometric hold as he fights to reverse the direction of a crashing bar, he'd be doing the opposite of what he needs. He'd be increasing fatigue. Next up, it will be front squats. But again, just light, 200 kilos, the kind of weight he'd open with in the clean and jerk. Enough to go through the motions, feel some resistance. Slow the reduction in fatigue just enough so as not to lose fitness without contributing